All right, so have you ever wondered, like, what really makes Olympic swimmers so incredible? I mean, what sets them apart?
Yeah.
So today we're diving into this training system that's being used at a new center in Taiwan.
Okay.
And get this, it's directly based on how they train U.S. Olympic swimmers, even Michael Phelps.
Wow.
We found this article that breaks it all down, and it's pretty amazing stuff.
I bet.
Yeah, so this training center, it's causing like a huge buzz, and for good reason.
Yeah, why is that?
Well, it's all based on this system developed by the ASCA.
It is.
Yeah, the American Swimming Coaches Association.
Right.
And what's crazy is their approach isn't just about swimming.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it's like a whole philosophy for achieving excellence. Like you could apply it to anything.
That's interesting.
Yeah, they have this multi-level coaching certification program. And to reach the top level, you have to have trained athletes who compete at like the national or even Olympic level.
Wow, so the coaches are like super qualified.
Totally. And the article focuses on this coach, Justin, who brought the system to Taiwan. His story is wild. He spent years studying and working with over 1,000 coaches and swimmers just to get that top-level ASCA certification.
That's dedication.
Right. And what I find really interesting is how his coaching philosophy matches up with what we know from sports neuroscience, especially this idea of neural pathways.
Oh, yeah, I've heard of that. Tell me more about that.
Well, basically, every time you practice a skill, you're strengthening certain connections in your brain.
Okay.
Like imagine carving a groove. The more you practice with focus, the deeper that groove gets.
So it's like you're actually rewiring your brain.
Yeah, kind of. And that's what makes this training system so effective. It's like hacking the brain for peak performance.
So it's not just about working hard, it's about working smart.
Exactly. And the article really emphasizes that it's not enough to just go through the motions. You have to practice with intention.
That makes sense. I mean, think about if you're just mindlessly repeating the same mistakes, you're not really improving.
Right. You're just reinforcing bad habits.
Exactly. But when you focus on each movement, each repetition with intention, that's when you start to see real progress.
So deliberate practice is key, but it's not just about the physical side, right?
Oh, definitely not.
Yeah.
The article talks a lot about the mental aspects of training, too.
Yeah, and Justin has this great quote where he says something like, the people with the most refined skills are often the ones who have endured the most hardship.
That's powerful.
Yeah, it really highlights the importance of mental toughness.
Yeah, elite athletes.
Yeah.
They don't just train their bodies, they train their minds too. To push through those challenges and embrace that discomfort.
It's like a mental boot camp.
Kinda.
And it makes you wonder, how can we apply this to our own lives, even if we're not trying to be Olympic athletes?
Right. How can we build that same level of mental toughness and resilience?
It's a great question, and it's something we'll definitely be exploring more throughout this deep dive.
Awesome. I'm looking forward to it.
So think about a skill you're trying to learn. Are you practicing with that same intention, that focus on every detail?
It's so easy to fall into the trap of just going through the motions.
Yeah, but what if we could tap into that same mindset as those elite athletes? What if we could push ourselves beyond our comfort zones and embrace those challenges as opportunities for growth?
That's a really powerful idea. I think it's something we can all benefit from.
I agree, and I think it's a great place to start as we continue this conversation about elite training and how it can transform not just our physical abilities, but our mental game as well.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
I'm excited to keep diving in.
Me too. So, we've been talking about these neural pathways and deliberate practice and all that.
Yeah.
But it makes me think about, what about talent?
Right.
Does this system, downplay natural ability?
That's a good question.
Yeah, are we all just products of our training, or is there something more to it?
Well, it's interesting because this system, it doesn't ignore talent completely.
Okay.
It kind of suggests that talent is like the foundation, like the starting point. But it's the deliberate practice that actually shapes and refines that potential.
So it's not nature versus nurture. It's more like both working together.
Exactly. Think of it like two athletes with equal talent.
Okay.
The one who really embraces that deliberate practice, who focuses on those skills, is going to end up surpassing the other one.
Even if they have the same natural ability.
Yeah, it's like having all the ingredients for a cake,
Yeah.
but you still need a skilled baker to actually make it into something amazing.
Oh, I like that analogy.
Yeah.
So it's not just about the raw talent. It's about what you do with it.
And that's where the role of the coach comes in.
Right.
That's another crucial element of this whole system.
Yeah, Justin's story in the article really shows how important a good coach can be.
Oh, absolutely.
It's not just about pushing yourself physically.
No, it's about having someone who can guide you and give you feedback and help you improve your technique.
Yeah, someone who understands the sport and can tailor a plan just for you.
Exactly. And, even after Justin reached that top ASCA level,
Yeah.
he still sought out mentorship from even more experienced coaches.
Wow, so he's always learning.
Always now. He recognized that continuous learning is important for both the athlete and the coach.
That's a great point. It's like that whole idea of lifelong learning, There's always room to grow and improve.
No matter what you've already achieved.
Exactly, and that actually ties back to the mental side of training.
Oh, how so?
Well, remember that quote from Justin about how true mastery often comes from adversity?
Yeah, I remember that.
It connects to what we know about resilience and growth,
Yeah, it's not about seeking out suffering.
Right.
But it's recognizing that challenges and setbacks, they're going to happen.
Yeah, it's part of the process.
Exactly. And it's how you deal with them that matters.
Yeah, it's like that saying, what doesn't kill you makes you stronger.
Right.
But it's more than just being tough. It's about having the right mindset to view those challenges as opportunities to learn and grow from your mistakes.
Absolutely.
And this training system seems to really incorporate that idea.
Yeah, it's not just about pushing your physical limits. It's about developing that mental strength to keep going when things get tough.
It's interesting to think about how that applies to other areas of life too,
Definitely.
We all face challenges and self-doubt.
All the time.
But what if we could approach those experiences with the same mindset as an elite athlete?
That's a great question.
What if we could see those obstacles as chances to become more resilient?
It's a powerful shift in perspective.
Yeah, and it's not just about pushing through pain or hardship.
No, it's about being intentional and mindful and focused in how you approach those challenges.
And constantly striving to improve.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah.
This system emphasizes that deliberate practice, being fully present and engaged in every moment.
It's about training the mind and the body.
Exactly.
I think that's a really crucial takeaway for our listeners.
Yeah. What do you think is the main point they should take away from all this?
I think it's that it doesn't matter if you're talking about swimming or learning a language or starting a business.
Right.
It's the quality of your effort that really matters.
The intention you bring to it.
Exactly. That's what drives progress.
And that intentionality, it also helps us build that mental resilience we were talking about.
Right, because when we're fully present, we're better equipped to handle whatever comes our way.
Absolutely. It's like we're more prepared for those challenges.
This whole conversation, it's making me think about that growth mindset idea,
Yeah, that's a great connection.
The belief that our abilities aren't fixed.
Right.
We can develop them through effort and learning.
And persistence.
Exactly. And the system, it totally embodies that.
Yeah, it emphasizes how powerful deliberate practice is.
Right.
And how important it is to see challenges as opportunities to grow.
I love how these principles, even though they come from elite swimming, they can apply to so many different areas of life.
It's like a blueprint for lifelong learning and development.
And it's accessible to everyone.
No matter what your background is or what you want to achieve.
It's about cultivating that mindset of always wanting to improve and being open to new challenges.
And embracing the rewards that come with that learning process.
So thinking about our listeners, what are the key takeaways from this deep dive into elite training?
Well, I think one of the biggest is the importance of having a structured approach to learning. Whether it's swimming or playing an instrument or learning another skill at work. Breaking down those big goals into smaller steps and practicing those steps intentionally.
Right.
That can lead to some serious progress.
And we can't forget about the mental side of things.
Oh, absolutely.
Building resilience, embracing challenges, and having that growth mindset.
Those are all crucial for reaching your full potential.
This system really reminds us that the mental and emotional aspects of training, they're just as important as the physical ones.
It's about training your mind as much as your body.
Right. Developing that mental toughness to overcome obstacles and achieve what might have seemed impossible.
Exactly. It's about pushing those boundaries.
This whole conversation has really changed how I think about what it means to excel.
I know, me too.
It's not just about talent.
Right.
It's about dedication, discipline, and that constant pursuit of improvement.
In all areas of your life.
Both physically and mentally.
It's inspiring.
Yeah, and it brings us to another key piece.
What's that?
The role of coaching.
Oh, yeah, that's right. The article talked a lot about Justin's journey to becoming a level 5 ASCA certified coach.
What can we learn from his experience?
Well, I think it shows just how powerful mentorship and guidance can be. Having a coach or a mentor, someone who can provide expert instruction and support, that can make a huge difference in our growth.
It's like having a guide on a tough hike, you know?
Oh, I like that.
They help you navigate the rough terrain and encourage you when you're feeling down.
And celebrate those victories with you.
Exactly. A good coach can help you see your strengths and weaknesses.
Yeah.
Develop a plan that works for you and give you the feedback you need to stay on track.
And it's not just about finding any coach.
Right.
It's about finding the right coach for you.
Someone who aligns with your goals and values.
Someone who can offer the specific expertise you need.
It's like athletes who seek out coaches with proven track records.
Yeah.
We should all try to find mentors who have achieved what we want to achieve.
Like we're all athletes in the game of life, you know? And finding the right coach can help us take our game to the next level.
I love that analogy and the system.
Yeah.
It reminds us that the pursuit of excellence, it's a team effort.
We don't have to do it alone.
We can lean on mentors and coaches and support systems
To help us through the challenges and celebrate those wins.
and ultimately achieve our full potential.
Exactly. It's about working together towards something bigger than ourselves.
All right, so we spent the last couple parts talking about this training system that elite swimmers use.
Yeah.
But the really cool thing is that, like, these principles, they can be applied to anything.
Exactly like any goal you're chasing.
It's like we've got this roadmap to excellence, and now it's time to, like, actually use it.
Yeah. Put it into action.
So for our listeners out there, where do we even begin?
Well, I think the first step is figuring out what you're really passionate about. You know,
Okay.
what skill do you want to master?
Yeah, like, what's that dream that you're just burning to achieve?
Exactly.
So step one, define the dream.
Right. And then you break that dream down into smaller, more manageable steps.
Okay.
Think of it like planning a road trip.
Okay.
You don't just jump in the car and start driving without a map, right?
No, you gotta know where you're going.
Exactly. So it's kind of like reverse engineering the process, you know, figuring out those milestones along the way.
So you're saying we need to create a roadmap.
Exactly. And once you have that roadmap, then you can start applying that principle of deliberate practice.
Which means it's not just about putting in the time.
No, it's about the quality of that time.
Right, so it's about being intentional with your practice.
Exactly. You're focusing on specific areas you want to improve.
Okay.
You're present in every rep, and you're constantly looking for feedback so you can refine your technique.
It sounds like a lot of work.
It is, but it's also incredibly empowering.
Yeah, because you're taking control of your own growth.
Exactly. You're not just hoping for the best, you're actively shaping your own development.
And remember we talked about how you don't have to do this alone.
Right. Finding a coach, a mentor, or even just a supportive community can make a huge difference.
Yeah, we talked about the importance of coaching before, and I think it's worth saying again.
Yeah, for sure.
Even those top-level athletes, they still have coaches to guide them and push them.
Absolutely.
It's like having a personal trainer for your goals, you know?
Yeah, someone who keeps you accountable and cheers you on and celebrates those wins with you.
And just like in swimming, finding the right coach for your specific goals is so important.
Oh, totally. You need someone who understands your vision and believes in your potential.
Right, someone who can give you the right guidance and support.
Exactly. And it's important to remember that the journey isn't always going to be easy.
Yeah, there are going to be setbacks and challenges and times when you just want to give up.
That's where that mental toughness comes in.
Right. It's about having the resilience to keep going even when things get tough.
It's about learning from those mistakes and coming back stronger.
Remember that quote from Justin?
Yeah.
About how those with the most refined skills are often the ones who have suffered the most?
Yeah. It's a powerful reminder that true mastery, it often comes from those tough times.
Yeah, it's about embracing those challenges, not running away from them.
Exactly. And it's in those moments of struggle that we discover our true strength.
Our resilience, our capacity to grow.
Yeah. We learn what we're really made of.
This whole conversation has been so inspiring.
Oh, you too.
It's like we've been given this toolkit for excellence, and now it's up to us to use it.
Yeah, to build the lives we want.
And the amazing thing is,
Yeah.
these tools, they're available to everyone.
No matter who you are or what you want to achieve.
Exactly. You have the power to achieve incredible things.
It's all about believing in yourself and putting in the work.
So as we wrap up this deep dive, I want to leave our listeners with this final thought.
Okay, I'm listening.
Excellence, it's not a destination. It's a journey. And it's a journey that's open to all of us.
That's beautifully said.
If you're willing to put in the effort to embrace the challenges, to find those mentors and support systems, you can achieve anything you set your mind to.
I truly believe that.
It's about having the courage to dream big, the discipline to chase those dreams, and the resilience to keep going when things get tough.
It's about becoming the best version of yourself.
Sure, and that's a wrap on this episode of The Deep Dive.
Great episode.
We hope you enjoyed this journey into the world of elite performance and that you'll take these principles and apply them to your own life.
Absolutely. These ideas, they can really transform how you approach any goal.
Until next time, keep exploring, keep learning, and keep diving deep.